bring him in. Biggie, Eric Lindros, Hall of Famer. Thanks for making time, pal. How are you?
I'm good, Kipper. How are you doing?
We're doing great. We're going to watch a gold medal game, Canada, Czechia. And I'm just wondering now, the Connor Bedard show and what is going on. And, if there's one guy that can... What's that?
Yeah. It's pretty amazing.
It is amazing. And when you watch a guy like that and attract the attention, is there a part of you that looks upon what you went through, or do you just avoid that altogether?
You know what? I think we all got a little bit lucky when people weren't walking around with cell phones the way that they are right now, and Twitter wasn't there, and little mini clips of goals weren't available, within seconds of something happening. No, I mean, geez, that was early '90s, right? So it was all pretty quiet and insulated, and you really just got out of the hotel, you went to the rink, and you just had a real focus and went and did your job.
So did you not feel the weight or the pressure that came with being such an exciting young player?
Well, you know what? I think right now, I don't think he would feel it as anything other than the desire to have the pressure that you want to have on yourself when you want your team to win. That's the biggest thing, and that's probably what he's feeling right now. I mean, no one can really speak for him but himself. But I think that he'd the pressure to win for Canada, especially playing in Canada, is incredible. And I mean, it's great pressure. It's a lot of fun, and it's wonderful when you do it. I had a chance in Saskatchewan and Saskatoon to play for Canada, to win in Canada, and it was amazing. But leading up to it, there's a lot of pressure. There really is. There's a ton of pressure that leads up to it, and there's no escaping that. But there's a great group of players there, and it looks like we're in pretty good shape to go give a good run for it.
You jokingly said that not that many cameras back then, but if you can go back and close your eyes and you're this phenom out of Oshawa, and there's this massive buildup towards the NHL draft, would you have been the type of guy that would just sneak a peek on Twitter to find out what the heck everybody's talking about?
No, I don't think so. You know what? Honestly, Kipper, you get out of bed, you go to those. I'd go to the rink a little bit early, and they always had those the courtesy shuttles for moving the players back and forth between the rinks, and we just slide over to the rink and a few hours, 3 hours before the game, and get ready to go. There's not really peeking. Of course, when you walk by the in the downstairs of the hotel, you're going to see. Back then it was newspapers were actually prevalent, and everybody, they were all over the place when you had breakfast and whatnot. But, things have changed, but no, I bet you he's just getting up, getting ready to go, and the blinders are on, and he takes the blinders off when it's time to go and play the game, because he's really seeing the ice extremely well.
Yeah, no kidding. And you know what? I have to ask this because I can't help but think about. You get drafted, and the transition from Quebec to Philly happens, and that's all been well documented and covered. Staring Connor Bedard in the face right now is Arizona and this 4,800 seat rink and years in almost a minor league building. What do you think he would be thinking about when, in terms of wishing or hoping or just worrying about what his next team's going to look like?
I don't think that's something that's going on and is going to enter his head today. I think that might be something that he'll talk about, or maybe we can't speak for him, but maybe he goes and he confronts a little bit later on. I mean, I don't know how long Bill Armstrong and the Coyotes are going to be in that rink, and who knows? Who knows what the overall plan is and where he what he decides.
Well, and it really is up to Arizona to paint a picture that this thing's going to look real healthy in a very short period of time. I mean, that's unfortunately you didn't have that with Quebec. There's a lot of issues going on there that you weren't comfortable. You were totally within your rights to do and say and act the way you did back then. But this guy's carrying a lot of clout, much like only a handful of guys in history are able to do coming out of, say, junior hockey.
Well, and he'll make his call on things, I guess. We I'll sit back and wait and see.